Welcome everybody to another Behind the Name. I'm your boy Budilla.
And your boy Prince J. Ryan.
And we got a special guest.
DJ Rock is in the mix right now.
Oh, the last Behind the Name of 2020. We had to go crazy. We got the crack Capone. Our big bro DJ.
What's going on? DJ Rock is in the mix right now.
What's going on, bro? Hell.
What's up? What's going on? What's up?
Yes. We got the infamous DJ Rock, man. Woo.
DJ Rock.
So look, man. This right here, your story is so important, and to where the culture has got to today. So I want to start as always from the beginning, before it was DJ Rock. So we want to take it to the beginnings of what got you into music and your first introduction to the culture.
Okay, so back in 1985, I was born December 19th, you know what I'm saying? I was always prone to music as a shorty growing up. Like I used to dance to Michael Jackson and all that stuff, like moonwalking and everything. And then as I got older, I always had an ear for the music. I was up listening to Greedy, DJ Dion, Sluggo, DJ PJ, Clint. Who else it was? Milton. All those cats, you know what I'm saying? Those were my greatest influence right there. You know, Greedy, them, all them. So graduated out of 8th grade. Me and my friends, my homies, rest in peace, Josh. His name was DJ Blackchild. He had introduced me to the program, FL Studio. And I started producing like in 99, 2000. Like it was like, you know how like people first start on the program, like shit be whack. Like, right, you know what I'm saying? Like you don't know what you're doing. You're just filling in boxes and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? I had that run for like 1 week. 1 week, I got like, this is bullshit. So then I actually like, you know, got back to it and like, you know, shit got to sounding good, you know what I'm saying? I got to learn the program and whatnot. And I still got those tracks, you know what I'm saying? Right now to this day.
I was just about to ask you what was your first track too. I was just about to ask you the first.
It was more so like, you know, I was using my voice on tracks, you know what I'm saying? I had like a lot of bass tracks without, you know what I'm saying, just drum and bass, claps and snares and, you know what I'm saying, stuff like that. Then, you know, come 2005, I then graduated out of high school in 2004, met Sluggo over the summer, and he put out my first album, which was Juke City, the Crack Capital. And basically wasn't nothing going on in the Juke era around that time, you know what I'm saying? The last CD was out was Wild Hundreds to from the Wild Wild to the Hundreds, you know, the Span CD with Traxman and Rashad. Yeah, that CD. And shit, when I dropped shit, it was just basically like a whole new flavor, you know what I'm saying? And the shit picked up and we started picking up on the parties as well, you know? And shit. Yeah, K-Town to the Wild Hunters. Yeah, that album.
Wild Hunters.
Yeah.
So you was never a dancer?
Hell no, they wanted me to dance to phase 2 all the time. I was like, no, y'all dance to this. You know what I'm saying? No, dance to this shit. I wasn't dancing. I was just making the music.
Right.
I thought Rock was about to say, yeah, I was balling people up.
Right.
No, I wasn't balling people up. I was juking the shit out of the girls, though. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I was juking the shit out of the girl, but I wasn't footworking and, you know what I'm saying, doing no shit like that. I love that shit, though. You know what I'm saying? I love watching that shit. But I was more so about the music, so
Music,
Right. Yeah, I was bringing new tracks to them every day of practice. I was making like 10 tracks a night. Sometimes it'd be 20 because I'd be so high. That's when I used to smoke weed. Be making all type of shit. Yeah.
So tell the people about Bosses of the Circle. How did that come about?
So it was me and my cousin, D Block, which is Block on the track now. You know what I'm saying? He's a successful producer right now. Produced for Katie Louis, and all them. Shout out to him. You know what I'm saying? His success. We started off as Beat Squad. You know, and it was TY was with us too. B Squad. It was me, Cash, TY, and Block. It was 4 of us. And we started the group, you know what I'm saying? It's just started making tracks, teaching each other shit, you know what I'm saying? Going track for track, battling and all that over the phone, stuff like that, and basically making each other better and shit. And later on down the line, y'all know when Yahoo Messenger was popping, you know what I'm saying? Back in MySpace days, you know what I'm saying? MySpace tag, you know what I'm saying? Black Panther days. We had Peanut introduced me to, you know, I forgot who introduced me to this nigga, but we had met over the messenger. He was saying that he was Clint's cousin and shit. You know what I'm saying? And like, you know, Clint was like, "That ain't my motherfucking cousin." You know what I'm saying? So that was a whole nother, you know what I'm saying, episode.
Line for the clout.
Line and shit, yeah. You know what I'm saying? So we ended up coming together. He introduced to his homie, his cousin Speed and whatnot, you know what I'm saying? Rest in peace, Speed. Then we came together, made up a name, you know what I'm saying? Bosses of the Circle and shit like that. Because we ain't want to do B Squad no more, because I ended up getting into it with Clint. And I made a diss track about his ass too, you know what I'm saying? Because we had got into it, you know, I ain't know Clint, he ain't know me. We from the same area and shit, you know what I'm saying? But, you know what I'm saying? I'm big on respect and shit. He was just flip at the mouth and shit. He ain't get no fuck what he said out of his mouth. So I'm like, I ain't going for that shit. You ain't finna talk to me the type of way, nigga. Fuck you. You know what I'm saying? So we had squashed that shit a long time ago. You know what I'm saying? Beat down. You know what I'm saying? Shit. Man. We came together. You know what I'm saying? Our first party we did was with GCI, with Shauna and Bump J before Bump J got locked up for that robbery at the Harambe house.
At the Harambe house.
Yeah, on 119th. What's that? 119th and Lomas?
Yeah, I think.
Yep.
Yeah. It's called something else now, but yeah. And shit, it was popping from there. Like me and Peanut, we became business partners. We got to doing shit together. You know what I'm saying? Finding places to throw parties at. You know what I'm saying? Networking and shit. And they sooner left me. After Speed died, like I was by myself. You know, I was holding the torch by myself and shit. He didn't want to make music no more, none of that, you know.
So you have to continue to, you know what I'm saying, continue.
Yeah, because I told his ass I was gonna retire before he had died. And said, man, don't do that shit, keep it going. Right. I've been tired. I've been saying that shit for like over 10 years. I was ready to give it up.
That's the love for the music, man.
Yeah.
You know, man, that love is there.
And your music, your music inspires so many people too. Like, man, your music inspires a lot of people. So it's sometimes you don't even realize how big of an impact you have on others, you know, because sometimes people don't even speak on it, you know, and don't even bring it to your attention. So you don't even know until you be like, okay, I'm gonna start making music. And they, oh no, man, I'm bumping your stuff on my way to work. Like,
right.
Didn't know that.
So yeah, I've been trying to get Peanut. I've been talking to Peanut actually, trying to get him back into the track mode. You know, he wanted me to send him a drum kit. I emailed it to him, so we might be hearing something from him next year. I don't know.
Okay,
we'll see.
Oh snap!
Get the old squad back together.
The old squad back.
It ain't gonna be the same.
It ain't gonna be the
same. Nah. I'm gonna make sure his tracks raw though this time. Right. You know, I'm executive produce them joints for him. You know.
That's what it's about.
He had good tracks. It was just the quality of them. Like I don't know what he's doing. It was just the quality. I'm telling y'all, I done said it to his face plenty of times, so I ain't sneak dissing or none of that. So,
right.
And that's what. That's what you just said right there is so critical because so many people tell the person the opposite, and you need that critical. You know what I'm saying?
I be needing to hear that shit too.
Right.
I don't like everything I make. Shit y'all like, I don't even like. I just play it because I don't like it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that shit was wrong when I was making it, but like I'm like, I'll listen back to that shit. I'm like, nah. Anyway, I'm being serious though. It's the truth.
We are worst critics, definitely.
Yeah,
definitely. But yeah, that's how we get better though.
So how did you when you first, let's just say you was making tracks, and how can like someone like me, a dancer or another DJ, kind of cipher out your sound? Like describe it. Rock sound.
I got like a minimal like when I first started, it's more like with the footwork, it's more like on some dark shit, like dark background,
right?
Gritty ass vocal, basic with the basic drum patterns. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like just made it basic until I drop it. Like the only thing that make you know it's a DJ rock track is when you hear that. It's like 4 kicks on the last beat count, and then the beat drop. You know what I'm saying? The whole fucking switch up. You know what I'm saying? I go crazy with the drum combos, snares, claps, however which way I want to drop. You know, even with the sample and stuff. And of course, you're gonna hear the crack Capone, bitch. You know what I'm saying? Or just track a banger.
I was waiting
you know
for it.
I was waiting
for that. I'm like,
that's you hear that type of
he
shit.
missed
But,
that crack Capone.
Yeah. Yeah, it's more so like a minimum, like, downbeat. You know, downbeat track with the switch ups, with the drops. It'd be like, it's times where I done like stretch and flip the sample. You wouldn't even know it was that sample. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like being creative with the shit. You know what I'm saying? Like constantly making different sequences. You know what I'm saying? Like I'll probably have like 10 sequences for one track, and I only use like 4 or 5 of them. So I can easily remix the track. You know what I'm saying? To put out a different version. So yeah.
So is that the same for the juke music too? The juke tracks?
Yeah. The juke tracks, they more so like you'll hear like, you know what I'm saying, you'll hear some PJ and me, you know what I'm saying, some Dion, like, you know what I'm saying, but it'd be my type of flavor, you know what I'm saying, with the basically it'd be modernized, you know what I'm saying, with my creativity and ideas of how I track it out, you know what I'm saying, and do my thing. Like everything off of influence though. Like certain tracks was like influence. Like RP Boo, he got like a big influence on, Yeah. Clint calling me right now. Hold on, y'all.
Clint, no,
you have to call me. You have to call me back.
Because I was just about to ask you if any other DJs was your influence or anything like that.
Oh yeah, it was RP Boo, Clint, you know what I'm saying, Rashad, Solo, like, you know what I'm saying. We both influence each other, like, shit. I motivated a lot of people I'm naming too as well. So, we all motivate each other, you know what I'm saying?
But who was that person that put that battery in your back though? Like, who was that person that was like, I'm gonna show you, that showed you that first, you know what I mean? That first kick or that first snare or that, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is how you should ride the beat. You know what I mean? Nobody?
Wow.
Nobody.
Nobody told me how to, you know what I'm saying? Nobody gave me the polish.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I polished myself and I did shit my way. You know what I'm saying? I ain't like people telling me what to do no way. So I'm still like that right now. So, yeah. Tell me what to do. Who is you? Do the shit my way.
And it worked.
Because when you take those type of pointers, you know what I'm saying, you tend to sound like the person who taught you.
right,
You know what I'm saying?
right.
And like, you know, I'm cool on that, you know,
Right.
it's a lot of, I don't like repetition, you
Mhm.
know, or like, you know, sounding like somebody else. Like that shit don't, nah,
Yeah.
I just didn't like that. Yeah. I still don't like that.
Yeah, you can't tell the difference between your tracks and other DJ tracks too, though. Like,
Yeah, I'm gonna have that OA shit. Like I'm with the OA style with the
right,
drums and you know, I like claps and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? I use a snare, but it probably won't be like how they use it now,
not right.
you know, but yeah, I like claps and shit. I like the soul, you know.
Mm-hmm. That's
I like
important.
when you hear that shit, you wanna run that shit back, or you know what I'm
Right.
saying? Turn that shit up, you know what I'm saying?
Go crazy.
Yeah.
Do you prefer samples over, you know what I'm saying, everything?
Not really, because I started off without them, you
Right.
know. But like it just when I got into the footwork and part of it's like you know samples is the thing,
It's
you
a
know.
thing. Yep.
When
Yep.
you get to the juke music, it's more originality. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? When you
Right.
using synths and synthesizers and you know different 808 basses and all that
Right.
type of stuff. You know,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. But the footwork game, that's all samples. Like yeah, you could get some original shit like putting these nigga in check. Like that's original.
That's
I
a
just used a Fruit Loop. What is it? One of them little cheesy ass horns they got in there, and I just played that up lower octave. Yeah,
He said cheesy ass.
take him out the circle was original. Shit, what else I did original? Y'all niggas ain't got no crack. It's a lot of original shit I did. That's footwork style. That's original. Well, majority of that shit, them singing tracks, I had my phase with that shit too.
Right.
Okay.
I chose some raw songs though. I ain't gonna stand. I chose some raw songs.
You did.
Like, yeah,
Yeah,
You
definitely.
chose
Yeah.
some raw songs.
On the sample side, on everything.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You chose some, and you got a dope catalog, bro. Like seriously, you got a dope catalog, man. Like,
Oh yeah, be on the lookout, man. It will be a DJ Rock versus Solo.
Oh, and
After the
that's
first.
crazy.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah, we're
gonna
going
be
track for track. We're going track for track. You know what I'm saying? We finna do it for the culture. You know what I'm saying? This shit been long waited for. You know what I'm saying?
bro, I gotta make sure I am free,
what?
bro.
It's gonna be presented by D Fang. You know Dante Fang.
Dante
That's what's
Fang.
coming up now. Yeah, from Reawakening shit. Yeah.
I ain't seen him in
That's
there
gonna
either.
be so. That's gonna be so crazy.
The manager of the Pope, Bingo, J5. I had
Yeah.
a lot to do with them niggas too, you know. I recorded their first songs and shit. Made
Yeah.
their first track. Yeah.
Hey, you did. Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
did.
Yep.
Because that's when that's when we pretty much was like on your tracks. When you know what I'm saying? Because every DJ Pope track was, that was you.
Yeah.
That was you.
Dang.
That's
I was just about to ask you if you had in your career, have you had any like DJ battles? And
Shit.
said that
This what Keith says used to always do. Y'all know DJ Keith's Ghetto House Bangers?
right.
We used to DJ up there on 111 and shit. Let's see who could rock the party the hardest and shit. So yeah, get up there, do his thing. I get up there and do my thing. It wasn't really no competition because it was the same energy. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Then we had T-Rail come through, send that bitch up. Who else came through? Spider. Y'all remember DJ Spider?
Right.
Oh shit! Look at that bitch. Yeah.
DJ Spider.
He came in that bitch. He came in that bitch, set that bitch down. J-Dub came in that bitch, shut it down. Like it was, man. We was young as hell doing this shit. Like you know what I'm saying? I was shit like in my early 20s. You know that shit was.
We was driving all the way to the Burbs to come to y'all parties.
Oh, everything.
Never been in Roseland, but we there that night. Don't have no business out there. But
yeah, because I started fucking with at the Union Hall and shit, going up there with MC and shit.
Right.
Meeting up with Mars and them and shit. You know what I'm saying? Going to the parties before I was even touching the tables. You know, so I was going up to House of Kicks. I was with Phase 2.
House of Kicks was
watching them battle and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I was just there for the music and the dance. You know, and the hoes, of course. You know, but it's all good though.
So what was the when did you and DJ Clint connect?
Shit, damn man, you finna have me think. It's 2020.
Yeah.
Shit, about shit. Cause that when we had our little half show, that shit was like in 2006, 7. So shit, probably like after like I'll say about 2010, we linked. You know what I'm saying? Probably it could have been 2009. We linked up. You know what I'm saying? We talk because we always see each other at events. So like we've been, you know,
right.
Whatever it wasn't that big of a deal, but shit, it was the only deal he had was TY's EQI. You know, they ass was beefing so hard, but a lot of people weren't fucking with me because I, you know what I'm saying, that's who I was fucking with. So he was in my camp and shit. So a lot of people, Rashad, Spear, a lot of people, that nigga's the most hated nigga in the game. You know what I'm saying? In the culture. So, you know, that's my little bro though. You know what I'm saying? But shit, I say about 2009, 2010. I even forgot when what year it was I became BTN. Probably the following year, like 2011. It's been a while since I've been a BTN. I think 2012 though. Yeah. I don't know. That's a good question though.
Yeah, that's.
I just be living, man. I don't even know what today is.
Right, because you just said it's 2020.
Right. Is it 2020?
Yeah.
You so far.
I don't be caring, bro. I just be living, man. I don't let time run me or none of that shit. Like I just be living, man. So only time I cared about time is when I was working a job. Shit.
Right.
I was barely good at that.
See.
So speaking on that, because I know I saw you when I was at work, you was working at the hospital. What hospital was that? Over east?
Oh, you talking about university?
University, yeah.
Yeah. They fired me, man.
With the face though.
They fired me, man.
Hey.
Oh my God.
Oh,
hey,
yeah.
They fired me. I've been unemployed since September this year. Like, yeah, since September I've been unemployed. Yeah. They fired me over some bullshit, and then you know, the incident wasn't even that big of a deal for them to even terminate me. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But I got this hater ass supposed to be supervisor, which I call him a dictator. He pulled some more strings to get me fired on some personal shit. So, you know, I ain't know the nigga had a hunch out for me. You know what I'm saying? We never had any issues, and he had no paper trail on me for me to be insubordinate or none of the stuff that he was saying in the email about me. So I'm like, I should sue their ass, you know. But it's all good.
Right.
Fuck that job. I'm good.
Right. I was about to say.
I'm about to say bigger and better things is to come.
Oh yeah.
That shit ain't nothing. You know what I'm saying? A stepping stone.
Yeah. There's a lot of racial shit going on there anyway. So
yeah.
A lot of stuff that we gotta deal with that don't nobody talk about there, you know what I'm saying? That shit, you go numb to it, and you know, it'd be like a normal thing to you, and you wouldn't think nothing wrong with it, but like it's always something wrong. It's a dark cloud over that place, man. You work there, it's a dark cloud over that place. For real. The people that work for, you know, the higher ups, man, they some demons, man. Straight up. Let me tell you like that.
And usually most people won't shine light on it, and them conversations needed.
A lot of stuff gets swept under the rug since I've been there, man. I've seen a lot. A lot of stuff got swept under the rug. You wouldn't even know it was a shootout. You know what I'm saying? That happened up there because that shit have never hit the news. They done paid the media off. Shut the fuck up. Man, there's so much shit that we don't witness up there, man, that don't nobody know about.
Yeah. So
That's deep.
what would you what are some important things that you will like far as advice would you give to like the newer DJs out
Uh, basically, like if there's something you want to do, stay focused on it. Keep grinding at it. You know what I'm saying? Stay practicing. Uh, shit, there's no limit with it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
here?
learn the basic shit and then do it your way.
Mm.
You know, learn the basics and do it your way. You know.
And what was okay? So because now your music is all over the world now, right? So
Yeah.
when
Most
was the first
definitely.
time? What was that first experience like of you hearing like your track like somewhere overseas?
First, it was the check, bro. I ain't gonna even lie. It was the check.
Mm,
It was the check. Once I got the check and then they released it, and then, I did my research, you know what I'm saying? I seen that, this shit is big. My
right,
bio, like you could type my name in on Google and that shit pop up.
right,
And like, all my material, like anything that's dealing with me is on that motherfucker. Along with a Pandora station. Like that shit rocked my socks,
right,
bro. I'm like, what
right,
the fuck?
right,
I'm like, wow. Like that feeling was amazing, man. And then to hear like, people tagging me in videos of One Blood being played. That was like a popular track overseas that go crazy.
yeah.
Yeah, Girl When You Dance, that shit go
Mm-hmm.
crazy out there.
Yeah.
Shot Down is another track I did called Shot Down with one of the Marleys. I think it was Bob Marley. Uh it's a lot. Like that shit was everything to me. I was happy as hell. And then, after that, I tend to pass the torch to everybody else that I knew, reached out to them like, man, Planet Mu, they who out the bed and they paying motherfucker 200 a track. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? I try to get it, I'm like, y'all gonna pay me 200 a track. Well, let me get an album out. You know what I'm saying? I'll put an album out for me. That's how we end up closing that deal.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't want to be an artist on a label. I just, I want to be a freelancer. I don't like working. I don't like being told what to do. So,
Right.
I keep that shit. You can license this shit. You know what I'm saying? We make our bread and we cool. You know what I'm saying? I ain't want to limit myself. So
Right.
that shit was everything though. That feeling was everything. And then, come to find out also, who I was talking to. I think I was talking to Chemo or Charles. And like when they first hit LA, they was playing my shit. So like I think my track was like the first track to be introduced to LA. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying?
Yeah.
And that shit was dope too. Cause when we finally went out there and did the Juke Fest and our DJ, that shit was love. Like all of us, like me, Clint, C-Vid, Hot, everybody that was out there, man. That shit was like that shit was amazing. It was an amazing experience. I ain't gonna stunt.
Dang.
Man.
Still got the footage from that shit. It was nice. Yeah.
Like
The love.
like Japan have like when I go to Japan they have like they favorites and like your tracks are like a favorite out there. Like
Yeah.
even the videos that the video that went viral, I think. No, that's C-Bit. That was that one. But I think with the boys, I think that is your track. With
It's
the
a couple. It's a couple
couple of
videos that's
them,
out. It's a couple videos that's out. People overseas dancing
yeah.
to
That's
a
right.
rock track. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
I
It's
get
a couple.
tagged in
It's a
that shit
couple of
every day. Like I get
Yeah,
tagged
I'm
in
about to
shit
say
every
it's
day.
I definitely have seen a couple on my timeline.
Yeah, I get tagged in shit every day. I be like, oh shit, what's going on now?
But the feeling of that though of just showing how universal your music has reached and it has what I'm saying broke international borders. That's definitely
Yeah,
most DJs haven't got that.
I'm tell you like this, man. I didn't think like how like most people like try the shit and then or just do things just because they think they could do it. You know what I'm saying? And they do it just for a short time of being just to get noticed. or
Right.
just to fit in. You know what I'm saying? But like this shit actually chose me. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't do nothing to fit in. It's just like I'm with it. Like you know what I'm saying? It's part of me. You know what I'm saying? Like I wear that shit in my skin. It's in my skin actually. Like it's in my DNA. I ain't even stunt. Like this music shit is like everything. And I done took the time out, wasted a lot of time with others, you know what I'm saying, trying to help out and stuff. You know what I'm saying? To put them above me, you know. They just didn't want it. So they was doing it just for the recognition. Or just to be in fake competition with you. You know what I'm saying? Like that should be, that secretive backdoor shit, you know.
That's deep.
Yeah.
Have you ever had someone that you took under your wing as far as like to teach the game to, kind of like a protege?
Yeah, I got Block, I got Jalen, shit, Spade, rest in peace his soul, Snoop, Havoc, Snoop, Havoc, man, who else? Yeah, that's all I can think of right now. But like those who didn't know, you know what I'm saying? Like as far as the influences, like I influenced like Nate, you know what I'm saying? DJ Nate, shout out to DJ Nate. Shit, basically everybody who make tracks under me or that was in my era. Everybody that came in my era, like I was like the big dog of their ass. Between me, Diamond, and me and Diamond, shit. Me and Diamond was one of the top footwork DJs back in the, you know what I'm saying, back in the BOTC days and flight music, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
In my era.
Yeah, y'all was definitely dropping stuff that was crazy.
Right. Well,
like, yeah. When y'all came out, you and Diamond are definitely.
Yeah.
It was something that was different, where it was like it wasn't clown house music and it wasn't beat down. You know what I'm saying? It was like a whole new, you know what I'm saying? Like it was a whole new different, you know what I'm saying? Like, well, we was out south, we had to pick, you know what I'm saying? Like you listen to clown house or you listen to beat down. Out south in the birds, I was at.
I hated that shit, man. I hated that shit. I'm like, y'all ass. It took a lot to get motherfuckers respect though. I ain't even stuck.
Yeah.
I ain't even stuck.
But
once y'all started coming to the party, then I was like, okay, it's good, it's done.
Yeah.
I ain't gotta worry about it no more, you know.
We wanted something different, like something neutral. We wanted something neutral, like side.
Yeah, me and Diamond, we always talked about, like, you know what I'm saying, man, we should switch the sound up, or you know what I'm saying, we should do this, do that. Every time we make a track together, that should be fight. I ain't even stunt, man. That nigga chemistry is serious. Don't put us in the studio together.
Hey, y'all should make
it. Tear that bitch down.
Y'all should do something together.
Y'all really should do.
We
something.
We will. He live out of town though. You know what I'm saying? I'm waiting. We gonna link. That time gonna permit, and we gonna get it cracking.
So Diamond moved too?
Yeah.
Hey.
Oh.
Everybody gotta do stuff virtually now, for real now.
Yeah.
He on dial though. Call his ass anytime. Right. He on dial.
Dang. Well, I definitely look forward to hearing that though. Especially.
But how do you feel about the culture now as far as the music?
I don't be listening to no music, man. Like if it ain't from our camp or anybody like I fuck with AC, you know what I'm saying? Like me and him, we chop it up. I've been like congratulating and being proud of him since, you know what I'm saying, since I met him, you know what I'm saying? AC, that's my nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? Don't nobody ever better than I ever. You hear me? But shit. The sound now, I mean, it's cool shit. Like I can't hit too much of it though. It ain't too many. It's creative, but it ain't that creative type where you know like, damn man, the switch up in that track was cold, or like, you know, it's more it's repetitive.
Right.
It's easy to copy.
Right.
You don't know who made what now. You hear me? Because it all sounds the same. So And like that's how I feel about the music. Like I'll be listening to, you know, shit that motherfuckers I done seen get down and like really break down a sample and, you know what I'm saying, chop some shit up. Like I'll listen to tracks, man, because he'll keep a motherfucker going. You know what I'm saying? How he be chopping shit up. EQI, Clint, T-Real, hands down, you know what I'm saying? Killing shit. Like he killing shit on the sample side. Yeah, man. Like it's just I'm more so with the old sound than the new sound. Like I embrace the old sound better than I do the new sound. You just keep it that simple. Like I ain't gonna need get into detail. It's just that simple. Like I like the old sound better than the new sound.
Sticking to them roots.
Yeah.
Yep.
That hard ass bass, you know what I'm saying? That shit be gritty as hell. You know what I'm saying? Them toms be bouncing off that shit. That should be sounding good. With a crispy ass clap. With a crispy ass clap and an open hat. Oh my God.
Bro.
That shit gonna smack. Yeah.
Bro, we went to me and Jay had went to the park. What was that?
We went to the that was the low end reunion.
Low end, yeah, low end.
It was a low end reunion. Right before, yeah. Oh
and PJ, man, bro. Man, that sound, dog, like ain't nothing. I can't even describe it, bro. Like
that bass and that claps do something to your spirit.
Yeah, he's a monster on that shit. He's a monster on that shit. Definitely.
So what keeps you going so strong? You know what I'm saying? In the new era, you know what I'm saying? What keeps you going?
The old shit. Like, you know, when things like that I put out like probably like 10, 15 years ago, like that shit, it resurfaced. Like it didn't get the recognition when it was put out.
Right.
It was heard and all that, but you know, it had a little strings. But like when shit go viral that I made years ago, and it be present, like, you know, it's relevant now, you know, I feel like shit was made before, you know, it's time, you know. So like that's why I really like just wait. I don't really try to put out everything, you know, and because ain't no telling what's gonna happen this following year that's coming up, 2021. I don't know what track gonna go viral after this, you know.
Yeah.
And I'm one of the actually youngest DJs in Chicago that make tracks that get played with the classic tracks on the radio. There's no other DJ other than me that's, you know what I'm saying, who tracks getting played with the legends. You know what I'm saying? No bullshit. Like, yeah.
Congrats, man.
That shit been going on for a long time, man. Like, they play shit that you know what I'm saying, you probably wouldn't know I made. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy.
Big salute. Yeah. Big salute on that, man. For real. Hey,
I'm like, damn, they ain't playing nobody else like in my era, like, you know what I'm saying, or nobody after me. Like, they playing my shit with Clint, Nathis, like, you know what I'm saying, Dion, Spence, Rashad.
Right.
Like, my shit getting played with them. Like, I'm on the radio in Chicago. Like, shit.
And people, I don't think people understand how big, you know what I'm saying, how big.
Yeah, that's big.
You know what I'm saying?
That's big as fuck.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Because we was back then, you was barely even hearing Chicago footwork juke music on the radio. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, you what? Thanks to B-Dub now. Shout out to B-Dub, Ferris now. Nathis. Putting that shit in rotation. Straight up.
Rotation, for real.
You know, we were hearing that, you know what I'm saying? You would get lucky sometimes to, you know what I mean, get a little spot or whatever on the radio. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah. That's that nigga, we made it. Like, oh shit. That shit playing on the radio.
Yep.
Like it was a real song and shit. We made it.
But you know what I'm saying? That's your just due, man. Like when you put in that hard work, you know what I'm saying, you dedicated to it, you know what I mean? Like your fruits of that labor, you know what I'm saying, start showing, you know what I mean? Like, and like I said, everything is wide for you. You know what I mean?
Came a long way, man. On the real, I came a long way.
Yeah.
Came a long way.
But you definitely deserve it, man. You deserve
20 years, man. 20 years. 20 years.
20 years. And it went by so fast, though. You look up, you like, damn, it was 20 years. Like,
yeah. That shit crazy. I'd be like, damn.
Like you was making tracks when you was a kid, you know what I'm saying? And now, you know,
Yeah.
still doing it.
And I was
Yeah,
I was about to say something too. Also, like when you were saying like you was making tracks and then you never know what may happen in the future because stuff may blow up. And that's basically like that conversation we had the other day when we were saying that music is timeless, you know what I'm saying, as far as
definitely.
you can make it
Yep.
now, but it could be way before its time. And 5 years from now, somebody may actually do a song off your track and it go even more crazy where it's like,
Yeah.
hey, I made that so long ago that you know
Yeah,
what I'm
that's
saying?
why
Like,
I'm tripping off that that juke me from the backtrack. I'm like, shit, I made
Bro,
that 13 years ago.
I was just
I made that shit 13 years ago. I'm like, this shit crazy.
bro,
I made Girl When You Dance.
bro.
Girl When You Dance was made in like, that was on my first album. The Crack Capital. That's on my first album. That shit dropped in 2005.
right.
That shit crazy.
And we at 2020 now, like
That shit crazy. I'm like, what the fuck?
yeah, like
And then the late night tip, that How You Stepping, that shit blew up. The Michael Myers shit, that
Yeah.
shit took off.
see,
I'm like, what the fuck?
but
You never, that's what I'm saying. You never know. You don't know what track, what, you know what I'm saying? Track gonna be out, how long it's gonna pop.
some tracks be ahead of its time, like and the universe water them seeds. When you put your music out there, if you really put your, you know what I'm saying, you put your heart and your time into it, the universe will water that seed and it'll blossom. You know what I'm saying? It may take a little time, but definitely you're gonna get what you put into it. It's gonna come right back.
Yeah. So as far as any beefs goes, like Rock was never in a beef with nobody. You know, I got love for everybody. You know, people used to call me up like, man, do you mind DJing with this person? DJing with that person? I'm like, yeah. I mean, I ain't beefing with nobody. Everybody cool. I got love for everybody. Like, I ain't really stunned. There ain't nobody that I sit up there and say I don't fuck with.
People be wanting
Besides, when I did tell Trax, man, I told Trax, man, I don't like his ass because he be biased as fuck. But he already know, like, you know what I'm saying? We cordial as fuck, we cool, we could be in the same room together. You know what I'm saying? But I told his ass, like, you too biased. You be sitting up here talking about this and then be sneak this and you know what I'm saying? Come on, man, you biased as fuck, can't fuck with you. You know, but that's about it. That's the only nigga that I said I ain't like, you know what I'm saying? You know, just fuck with him from a distance, you know.
Hey, but
it is what it is.
Yeah, that's a lot of people. A lot of people definitely need to learn from that, as far as being able to be in a mindset where you're not letting other things stop you from your craft. Like you said, I could DJ with whoever. You know what I'm saying? Like that's not stopping you from your craft and your gifts. You know, some people put up walls and it stopped them from opportunities because they ego won't allow them to work with somebody else.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So they ain't the only, you know what I'm saying? They got to blame themselves, but they don't be wanting to face that.
Yeah. Well, I'm you can put me in a room with anybody. I ain't got beef for nobody. I love everybody.
Yeah. You
I
done definitely seen you at so many events. You definitely there supporting it and DJing sometimes. Sometimes you may not even be DJing. Sometimes you may just become just support. You know what I'm saying? And that's what a lot of people lack on that support. You know,
it's like I can't if I'm in a room and it's a footwork event going on and I ain't DJing, you know how many people gonna come up to me and ask me as I'm getting on? They be irritating as hell, like, man, you finna spin? Man, I need you to spin. I need you to get on, man. Come on, man. Get his ass off the tables, man. Get his ass off the tables. I'm like, come on, man, don't do that.
Hey, Chaz be the main person. Hey, when we used to be at events and you wasn't on, Chaz be like, man, I'm gonna go holler at Roc, see if I can get him on the table. I ain't dancing. I ain't dancing. Roc ain't on. I'm like, damn,
that shit be funny.
Chaz funny, man.
But that's because you can move the, but that's because you can move the room, man. Like it's certain DJs, you know what I'm saying, they got that spark, man, that'll move the room, man. Like
I like that. I appreciate that, you know, like the fact that they see that in me and like, you know, I done helped a lot of niggas win battles, man. Like, you know.
Yeah.
I done helped a lot of niggas put their best shit out there on the floor, man. Like, you know,
yo,
like
you
shit,
definitely
you
helped
know?
some people win some battles, man.
Yeah.
You played the right
It's
track.
It's some footworkers I don't like. That's why they lost, you know what I'm saying? Because I ain't play their track that they want to hear, but it's only because, you know, the other footworker, their opponent was better than them. So I'm gonna fuck with them, you know. Ain't shit, but it is what it is, you know?
Now they're gonna be looking like, hey, do Rock like me?
Right. If you don't play a track that I'm gonna like when I did.
Right. You know what I mean?
That's funny, dude. That's funny.
Yeah.
But
that's how it be though, behind them tables though. You be like, oh, let's see. We got J Ron against who? Oh, all right. I'm gonna throw some RP Boo on for J Ron. I'm gonna play some bounce and break your back for the next opponent. Give him some. I'm gonna give him a Little Mama track. You know what I'm saying?
Little Mama.
Oh my God,
bro. Why did I just picture that in a battle? Like, you know, oh my God.
Hey, they be crying too much, man. They be crying too much.
Oh man, they do.
They be crying. Hey. Like, if I ain't DJing, they be crying a lot. They cried a lot at the King of the Circle. Hey, damn man, why you in there? Oh man, look.
But you can't get mad. You can't get mad if you got people judging.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You can't get mad. If that's the case, just don't battle.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. When it's on a when it's on like a bigger scale, like when it's a battle, they gotta understand, like, you know what I'm saying, that basic raw shit that y'all hit, like if it ain't in performance style,
yeah,
you won't win. You won't win. You will not win. If it ain't performance style, if you still footwork like you was on the block, on the bigger showcase, you're not gonna win. You probably done hit the raw shit.
But they don't understand.
You gotta learn how to translate it. You gotta learn how to translate that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Man. You know what I'm saying? That's gotta be taught.
Yeah. And for my dancers that's watching, you know, that's overseas, you know, that's just basically go as far as when we battle out here in Chicago, basically, sometimes the energy may be low, sometimes the moves may not be extended, but when we're on a bigger stage, and it may be, the prize may be for money, it may be anything, you know, it just may be
the opportunity.
You know,
opportunity
in the crowd. So
right.
you gotta dance from your heart and your spirit, and really extend and really exert yourself and really show your full potential instead of holding back and things like that. It's two different styles. When you dancing with your friends in the house, and when you dancing on the stage, is two completely things. So just wanted to put some more emphasis on that for those for my dancers overseas that's watching too, as far as a better explanation on what we were speaking on.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah, definitely. The same way the DJs exert themselves in their music should be the same way the dancer connect to that music and exert themselves. Don't fight the track, be the track.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? If everybody got questions for Rock, we can get into these questions.
Oh yeah. Definitely want to open up for those. Y'all for those that's on the Facebook, y'all can put the questions in the comments. And if you're in the actual Zoom, you can put it in the chat while we're talking, so that way we give y'all some time to type while we still conversating.
Shout out to everybody that's tuned in right now.
Oh yeah, man.
I love each and every one of you, and you know what I'm saying. If it wasn't for y'all, it wouldn't be me.
For real,
straight up.
Yeah, so y'all can type y'all questions in the chat, so we can ask Rock. You know what I mean? Make sure y'all got some, you know what I'm saying, some good questions.
For real. I see a little bit of everybody. I already see Clint. I see a little bit of everybody on here.
Shout out to my big brother Clint, man. I love you, bro. You already know.
Yeah, we got. Hold on, I gotta go to the Facebook too.
Hey, so Crossfire question is, are you really retired, man? I know you haven't retired, cuz.
You want to hear my latest track I made? It's this year.
Whoa!
Of course, I'm not retired. I'm not retired.
I only said that
retired.
because I see you be posting, I'm retired, man. I'm like, no, ain't no way in hell you retired. That's why I asked that question, bro.
Maybe acting so retired, I don't even want to make music for them. That's all.
Mm-hmm.
I hear you.
But I got some new shit coming 2021. Definitely. I ain't gonna drop no samples or nothing, but it's gonna be like when I first started. I'm gonna just keep it like that, you know. When I first started, I dropped my first album by Sluggo. I'm gonna bring that flavor back, you know. Hopefully y'all like that shit. I'm still in competition with myself, you know. It's like, you know, I'm steady trying to elevate, you know what I'm saying, be in competition with myself. Trying to make the next best track, you know what I'm saying? The next best thing, like, you know.
I got a question. Do you think your sound changed from the past to now?
Yeah, it's definitely grown. It's a lot of shit that's in my new, like in my latest tracks now, in my present tracks that I don't even do in my old tracks, you know. But I want to get back to that, you know what I'm saying, to the old shit, like, you know what I'm saying, the way I used to do that shit, you know. I came out with some crazy drum patterns and like I was more creative back then than I am now. It's more like, you know, it's more like still on the same scale, like, you know. And that's why I really don't make tracks like that, because I get bored with it fast, because it's like, damn, this is like, you know, I'm steady going with the same thing. Like, I just need to, you know, smoke some weed and tap into my higher self, you know.
That's why you said you can't listen to nobody neither. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't really like listen to nobody. Like, so if I make a track, like, it's gonna be like, you know, no type of influence. It's just gonna be just off what I feel, you know. I make what I feel. So
right.
Like even with the touch the topic on that, you know, like back then, you know, when Ro had made I Cry Out.
Oh yeah.
Like I swear I know nothing about Ro. I ain't know nothing about him. I never heard his music, none of that. Didn't even know who he was. And clearly, like when I released mine, like my shit like went crazy. Like motherfucker, like this shit raw. Like motherfuckers got to bumping my shit more than they was bumping his shit type shit, you know. And then that's you know, Spade, rest in peace, Spade. He had remixed the shit, and that's when Ro got went crazy on the man. And then that's when I met Ro, you know. The Spade was BOTC as well, you know. And I think he was the one that told me to make a track out for it. To be honest, I think he was the one that like make a track out for it. I'm like, I'll listen to it. I'm like, oh yeah, this shit rock. So by me finding out that he made it, I ended up making another one. You know what I'm saying? I Waited for You, then I did I Cried.
Right.
Same reason why he got two versions. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, I mean, it's weird, but like, yeah.
Great.
It was so fucked up about it. The first track though, the first one we put out, they sound similar when they come on. Like the beat pattern, like shit's crazy. Like I'm like, wow, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that shit was scary. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn.
Just like Jay said, great minds think alike though.
Right. For y'all to not know each other, but yet to begin to sound exactly similar.
Yeah, I think I met them when they got into it. I met them at the Bud Billiken. that summer. Yeah. That shit was crazy.
Hey.
Hot. What's going on, Hot Bro? He got a question. He said, who would you collab with? 2021.
2021.
Yes, sir. What's happening?
I'm not gonna say I'm open to every collab with everybody, but whoever like, you know what I'm saying, extend their hand and reach out, like, man, let's collab on some shit. I'll fuck around and do it, you know.
Oh, that's what's up, man.
I know how to work an MPC and shit. Like, you know, I ain't just stuck on Fruit Loops. Shout out to Phil. Shout out to Phil for showing Phil and Earl for showing me what's that? Ableton. It's been I'm a little old on that shit. That shit was years ago. Like I ain't touched Ableton since they showed me. But
Whenever you're ready, bro.
Right. The reason why I asked that question, bro, I feel like the culture need more collabs, man.
Yeah,
I
agree.
definitely need more collabs. Like that's what's missing. So, man, keep doing your thing, bro. I know you're doing your thing.
When you
I
ready,
see,
huh? When you
I
ready?
don't know, man. I got some. Hey, man.
When
Hey, check it
you
out, bro.
ready?
I know,
You
right?
ready?
Listen, I got
Hey,
so many
I'd rather.
hats I'm wearing right now, man. I don't know which one to put on.
Hey, hey, we
Hey,
can make some
but
shit,
facts.
bro.
Oh yeah, you already
I'm
know what
telling
time it is. Right,
Yes,
we gonna
sir.
get to it.
Yeah.
That's for life.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
So Kelly got a question. So what music genre outside of footwork inspires your current creation?
See, I watch a lot of movies and shit, so like I be listening to the background and shit all the time. So I can pick up anything, you know what I'm saying? I Shazam that shit and I get it. Once I get my hands on it, and that's how I make my shit. And I be trying to be the first person to put the shit out in case somebody else tried it. You know what I'm saying? So my shit get recognized first. So it's a lot of tracks I put out before I shouldn't even did it. You know what I'm saying? But like, you know, I just like to be the first to put the shit out because like, yeah, be the first to made that shit. I first heard it when he did it. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. So,
We don't want that I cry to happen to
right. You know. So yeah, I'm like, you know, when I get my hands on shit, I put that shit out instantly. As soon as I make that shit, I done saved it. I'm dropping that bitch on SoundCloud. I'm putting that bitch on MySpace.
Yeah.
On the real. There's a lot of shit that I just made and I put that shit out. And leave it up there for like a month and then take it down.
My bad.
Brother. What's
My
up, brother?
bad. I'm at work. But yeah, I want to comment on that. I want to comment on that collaboration thing, bro, real quick.
Yeah.
The squad, as far as us, you know, we got some big stuff coming this year, and just be looking out for a lot of collabs between Beatdown and you know collabing with each other. You know, I just want to touch on that real quick.
Thanks.
Shout out to my brother Clint, man.
Be safe out there, bro.
Hey, I'm working.
Keep your mask on, man.
Got to.
Tamara got a question. What inspires you when you are in the nitty gritty of making tracks?
The projects. Growing up in the projects. The fights. The pain. Shit. Like all that shit bottled up in one. Like, you know, the struggle shit. That should be, you know, it how your stress level has. So like that'd be my way of putting all that into my music, you know. Like some of the songs I even sample, like if you listen to the lyrics of them, shit, they deep. Shit, you know what I'm saying? Them singing tracks, them songs deep. If you listen to them, you can play them motherfuckers regularly. Like you like the regular song. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, that should be. I'm more so like, you know, with the pain and the struggle. You know what I'm saying? Those, you know, who couldn't see where I'm at now, and you know what I'm saying, that's dead and gone and shit like that. Like that's where it all stems from. Yeah.
You got any questions on your live, Jay?
Now I got a question as far as where do you see the culture for the future?
I feel like it's already there already. I'm just waiting on it, you know. What I really want for the culture when it comes to, you know, the dance there, you know. I'm more so on our genre of music, like, you know what I'm saying, our genre of music being a priority. Like, you know what I'm saying, like we a genre, you know what I'm saying, juke footwork, like that's a genre of music. Like we're not going on the EDM, like, you know, dance, none of that. No, juke footwork, you know. You know. That's why I'm hoping the dance get us, you know what I'm saying? And you know, I feel like Rashad was almost there. Rest in peace his soul. You know what I'm saying? That shit, like he did some outstanding ass numbers with the sound, you know. And he touched some pinnacles that, you know, shit no one's reached since he passed, you know. So hopefully, you know, it surpass, you know, and elevate, you know what I'm saying, and we get what we rightfully want as, you know, DJs who produce the Juke and Footwork music, you know, and produce it as well, you know what I'm saying? So that would be, you know, that's why I would want to see and how I would want it to be. But yeah.
Okay.
Because the dance already there. Like that shit viral everywhere. It migrated all over the world. So it's like
music follow.
What about the music? You know? So yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And next question is, what have you learned so far as the business aspect of putting out your music?
Ooh, shit, a lot. Y'all want to hear about that story?
Yeah.
Y'all really want to hear about that story?
Yeah.
All right. So when I first put out my when Sluggo put out my music, whatever the case may be, my first album, the Crack Capital, Juke City, the Crack Capital, I sold him my master for $150. I didn't really care about it, you know what I'm saying? Like it's music, like, you know what I'm saying? That shit mix. It's a whole mix. Like they're not full tracks, whatever the case may be. So I sold him the mix, you know, he put it out. We made money off of whatever the case may be. And kind of find out that, you know, me not knowing about the business, you know, right on down the line, I got fucked, you know what I'm saying? I had a record deal on the line with Traxter, you know. Y'all know the producer, Seawall Mob, you know, Twister, the producer of Twister, and you know, Psychodrama and all of them.
Mm-hmm.
I had a deal, and I had 100% publishing and everything. So when we came and had a meeting with them, it was me, Peanut, Speed, and Block. I had the most material. Like I probably had like 300 tracks at that time, and like they probably had like 75 or 100 tracks. But I had the most material, and I done went through the process of writing each one down hand by hand. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Track for track, hand by hand on these papers, man, and working on a deal. So Sluggo, I don't know what happened behind my back, but Sluggo ended up releasing my album, and my deal was out the window. I was like, fuck, you know. So I'm like, they never, you know, he never talked to me about it. I confirmed several times about that shit, you know, what happened with the band and shit. Then they end up not fucking with each other. I don't know if they still fuck with each other now. I just left them alone after that, you know, it was just bad business and shit. But after I done gave him Juke City Crack Capital 1, 2, 3, and we did Track Anatomy through him, but he didn't own the master to 2, 3, and Track Anatomy. We just used them as distribution.
Okay.
So like, yeah, that first album was a learning thing, you know. And then nobody want to fuck with me neither. When they found out I was fucking with them, like Thaz, he didn't want to fuck with me. You know what I'm saying? Nobody wanted to fuck with me. Like they wanted to fuck with me, they didn't want to fuck with me. You know what I'm saying? Because I fuck with Sluggo. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, a lot of motherfuckers who said, you know, they could have saved me from that situation with him, but you know what I'm saying? I ain't know about it until I had to go through it. So, you know, and then now, I put my own music out.
Right.
I'm an indie. I'm my own money. You know what I'm saying? I'm my own label type. I'm my own product. You feel me? So like, I'm my own brand. So it's like, shit. Through all those trials and tribulations, and you know what I'm saying, licensing music with other labels and all that shit, like not getting the right promotional albums when I let them license my music. Like I got an issue with all that shit. So I might as well put it out. You know what I'm saying, myself, you know, and I don't care about what it make. I just feel like, you know, everything pick up later on down the line, you know. Just keep at it, you know. Don't give up. Just keep putting the shit out.
That's the
that
best
shit
way.
build up eventually. Yeah.
That's the best way to be independent, bro.
Uh-huh.
Can't go wrong that way.
Yeah.
Trust the process. Shout out to
Yeah,
process.
that process, yeah, definitely. That shit was like, it was fucked up because I looked up to him for like a big brother and shit, you know what I'm saying? He was a mentor and everything, you know what I'm saying? That shit be fucked up, man. That betrayal be a motherfucker. You know?
Hey,
well, we live and we learn, you know, and it make us the strong person that we is today, and we learn from the lessons.
Yeah, sometimes the trail be in your motherfucking backyard.
Yeah, man. That should be like, man, what the fuck?
Well,
I'm like, out of all people, man, motherfucker done spent hella nights in, you know what I'm saying, the studio making shit. Like that shit be, put time in, you know what I'm saying? Motherfucker eat at the same table, all that shit. And they out to get you. You know what I'm saying? That shit don't sit well with me. So yeah.
But you overcame it though, you know what I'm saying? Got up out of it.
Oh yeah, I definitely told his ass. I'm like, you can have that master, bro. I'm gonna put the original tracks out, the whole full tracks. I'm gonna, you know what I'm saying? It's cool. You know what I'm saying? Like you live and you learn, shit.
Okay.
On the real.
I got a question for you too. Would you be interested in doing a project? It's a new project that I got that I'm coming out with, but it's for the culture, but it's something that ain't never been done before. So I just want to see. I didn't know if you already had your hands full as far as projects, but I was just wondering personally, would you be interested to being a part of this a new project that I'm creating, but it's for on the music side, but it's just something
I feel some type of way if you didn't count me in. All right. I mean, cool. I would have felt some type of way if you didn't count me in.
All right. But no, it's you know what I'm saying? It's a lot of DJs I'm about to be hitting up in their inboxes too. But now I'm on here able to talk to you. So it's like you like one of the first, you know what I'm saying, that I was able to present it to, but I still gotta hit a lot of people up about it. Cause I know it's gonna definitely make people go this way or this way. So whoever on board, they're gonna be making history with it.
I love making history, man. Like I always like being a part of things, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And the only problem with people they have with me is probably because my free day is over. You know what I'm saying? They be like, they're like, damn. I'm like, bro, like, come on, man. I done paid my dues, bro. Like, come on, man. But for you, Dre Ron, for the culture, man, you already know I'm fucking with you, bro.
For sure.
You already know.
Man.
I'd rather be a part of history. It ain't about the money. It's about, you know what I'm saying, the history, yo. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Hey, that'll put me on a big, whatever to put me on a bigger platform or whatever it is for me to get there. I'm humble enough to sit my ass down and listen. You hear me? And do what the fuck I need to do. So.
Now y'all heard him. He, you know what I'm saying? He said certain people. So don't be going in the inbox. Oh yeah, I got a project coming up.
Nah, but
it's a few people. It's a few people that that hit me up. You know, when the time permit, we gonna get it in. Right. There ain't no rush on this shit, man. This shit gonna be here forever, and the music gonna be there. Like it's time. It's like I don't care. Like shit. We could make it now, and that shit probably don't be ready till like 5 years down the line. You feel me?
So,
Well, speaking of that, I'm waiting on my album feature.
Yeah, we are right.
Phil, you too. I'm be hitting up the inbox of Phil and Clint and Hot. Since y'all on here, I'm be in y'all inboxes just so y'all know too. Since Hot, Clint, and Phil.
I'm with it.
So I definitely, the more people, the better. And like I said, like it's gonna be some. Oh, I see. Oh wait, and Emo on here too. And Cross, I know you're not a DJ, but I know you definitely gonna appreciate what I'm about to include you on.
I do want to say this
too,
too,
bro. You know how tight we is, so I'm down for it.
Yeah, it's 2021, and it's about to be a new genre.
This music, whatever this project you doing, it's gonna be fire.
Oh yeah, I'm
all flame.
It
All
went from
flat.
house, ghetto house, juke, footwork, battle tracks, whatever you want to call it. But it's about to go on this 2021. This project is about to have the culture shift into a different era.
And I know
era tracks.
I was just talking to Hot about this too. We most definitely for 2021 going to be like networking with each other. You know what I'm saying? Like more. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I do feel like we need to build our, our relationship more stronger than the way it is now. You know what I'm saying? We've been around too long, and it'd be like, a lot of people still strangers to me. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna extent. A lot of people still strangers to me. So,
Yeah. Hell yeah.
We definitely got to build that relationship strong. And I feel like that's what everybody needs to do in the culture.
Facts.
I can most definitely agree on that.
You could be rivals, but you still got to know each other. You know what I'm saying? You could be rivals, and that's when it's for the fun. When y'all know each other, it's for the fun. It ain't no personal shit. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
So if you can give your social media platforms to everybody.
My IG is DJ Rock Chicago. SoundCloud, the Capone DJ Rock. Bandcamp, the Capone DJ Rock. My email, if you want to send me music or you know what I'm saying, that's the only way you want to contact me through that. Like you contact me on any one of those platforms though also, but my email is djrock23@gmail.com. That's if you want to send projects, if you want to collab on some shit. You know what I'm saying? Email me, let me know, you know what I'm saying? Computer always ready. You know what I'm saying?
Get in tune.
I will sit down and put my mat to work, and do what I need to do.
Now you got 2 Facebook pages.
Yeah, I got 2 Facebook pages. I got 3 of them actually. Facebook's gonna give me a fat check, bro. I'm telling you, they finna pay me for all 3 of them pages. But the first page is Raheem DJ Rock Johnson, and the other page is Clarence DJ Rock Johnson, which that's my government name. You know what I'm saying? If y'all want to know how I'm DJ Rock, is because my middle name is Raheem. Nickname of Raheem is Rockman. You know what I'm saying? RAHMAN, but people start calling me Rockman. So it's ROC. You feel me? And my nickname in the hood was Rockman. You know what I'm saying? So the Capone came from I make crack tracks, and I'm the Don of my city. You get it? Al Capone, the Capone. You know what I'm saying? That's how that came about. So yeah.
And any projects you got coming up?
Yeah, I got 1 volume left of the Crack Capital series. It's volume 5. It's gonna be all new tracks on there. New material. I think it's gonna be like 10 tracks. I'm gonna do 10 on there instead of 4. I'm gonna do 10. All new tracks. All new material is gonna be on Bandcamp and all music platforms. Be on the lookout. We will be promoting the verses between me and DJ Solo. That's gonna be big, you know what I'm saying? And we might surprise y'all with an album, you know what I'm saying? So be on the lookout for that shit. So yeah. That's all what I got going on right now. Oh, Beatdown Picnic, you know what I'm saying? Be on the lookout for that shit. That's gonna be big. Y'all know how we do it every year. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, look out for that shit. I don't know what Clint and Corey and them coming up with, but I'm sure they dropping shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure Hot finna drop him some shit too as well. You know what I'm saying? T-Rail also. So like, the squad we have, man, like he said, there's a lot of shit to look forward to come 2021. So it's from the bus. So
fire.
Hey.
Right. Do anybody else got anything they want to promote before we end this year? You know what I'm saying?
I do. Real quick. Speaking of track battling, Track Attacks, January 17th, Phil versus DJ T-Rail. So that's from the bus. So be on the lookout for that. Mm-hmm.
So you say Phil versus T-Rail?
Yep.
That's the name.
Phil versus T-Rail, battle of the underdogs. Cause bro, Don't sleep on T-Rail. Don't sleep on DJ Phil. So,
hey, man, look. Man, Phil used to be on the phone when he first started making them business. Hey, Phil came a long way. He doing this shit. Hey,
if you know, you
shout out
know.
to
That's
Phil.
how I put it.
Hey,
you know, if you know, you know. That's how you have to put it.
Hey,
I
real
remember
quick.
Phil when he was managing Eli. Shit.
Hey, bro. But see, that's real quick. That be the funny part that people don't know. That even when everybody's in separate crews, all of us be on the phone with each other.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
Whether it's a separate crew or not, all of us be on the phone with each other.
That part.
That's facts.
And they don't see us. They don't see us at the back of the parties. You know what I'm saying? Giggling behind the DJ booth and none of that shit.
Right.
Hey, Clint, you got any projects coming up?
Yes, I do. I got a new project that's gonna drop the 5th of the year. A new DJ Clint project. Corey just dropped some new shit like 2 weeks ago. Shorty, hey, who y'all need to watch out for, man, on some real shit, not taking no heat from nobody, is Corey, man. That boy working, man. Corey dropping shit.
Yes, sir. I
Corey
vouch
makes
that.
new tracks, about 5-6 tracks a day. No cap.
I vouch that.
Mm-hmm.
No cap.
Yeah.
Shorty make about 5 tracks a day. No help from his daddy. Only help he got from me was buying him the equipment. Other than that, he on his own.
And he on Bandcamp, right, Clint?
Yeah, DJ Corey, BDH.
Okay.
Also, the Beatdown Picnic. We doing something very, very, very huge this year. We will let it be known. Hot working on getting everything secure with our location. It's undisclosed right now, but it's gonna be bigger than the last 4 picnics we did. Beat Down Radio is coming back in 2021.
Yes,
Every DJ, listen, just because it's Beat Down Radio, don't mean you cannot send a mix in. We're also, even if you're not Beat Down House, you can definitely send mixes in for it to be played. We also are working on it for all the artists that's on here. Please get your ASCAP or BMI together if you're doing original music, because we will be playing full-length tracks, and they will be scanned, and you will get paid for it. That's what we got coming up this year. Me and Rock we got to talk. That's why I called him earlier. I didn't mean to fuck up you. I didn't know you was live. I thought it started at 8. My bad. I thought it started at 8, so I tried to catch you right before. I apologize. But me and bro, I got to talk to bro, and you're going to see something from us. Trust me. Between me, him, and Magic Mike, you're going to see something with all 3 of us on some shit. And also, you know, Corey, and I want to do another Beatdown compilation, but I really want it to be each other together versus you donate some tracks, I donate some tracks. No, I want us to congregate.
We're gonna make this shit. We're gonna sit down and make this shit together.
Exactly.
Like we did at the mother. At the mother, you know? Yes, sir.
But like I say, for the most part,
white girls are fun.
I don't know what you're talking about. But be looking out for the Beatdown app. It is coming back, and it's coming back very strong, way stronger than it once was. And then just keep looking out for projects. Look up, search DJ Rocs' name, DJ Corey, BDH, DJ Clint, Larry Hot. You know what I'm saying? And DJ T-Rail. T-Rail just dropped a project too, just so y'all know. But I ain't gonna hold y'all up. Love everybody on here, man. One love. I hope all of us. Another thing. While I got a lot of the footworkers on here, I'm going to start shooting videos starting maybe the spring. I want to start shooting videos. And I need
doing visuals
footwork
for these tracks. Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
So I definitely want to get in tune with the footworkers. Actually, I think J. Ron and Dilla, Boo Dilla, we need to have one of the meetings like y'all used to have, bro. We need to sit down and formulate a plan.
I'm gonna reach out to y'all because we actually
everything happened for a reason.
Soon. Yeah, we actually have one soon. So I'm sure they're gonna text y'all the information on that.
Yep.
Cool. And that's all I got. Beat Down for life. Back to Rock.
For sure. Oh, and Rock, your Christmas present just came in your email.
Thank you. Hey, I'm for the bang. I'm for the bang every track in that folder.
Hey man, speaking of wait. Speaking of that, J. Ron, you need to unass all our tracks, bro.
I did what?
You need to unass all our tracks. You got tracks we ain't even got.
No,
He just
that's
said
what
mine.
I just gave Rock his folder.
He just
I literally just gave Rock his folder.
Hey,
You gotta unass that
mine.
shit.
All the tracks he lost, I just gave him all his tracks. That's
You need to unass that shit.
I told you, Jerron, you're the gatekeeper, bro.
No, hey, I'll send you your folder, Clint. I know you definitely gonna appreciate some of this stuff.
Hey man, I've been looking for that track that we talked about earlier for so long.
Yeah,
I'm gonna re-release that bitch straight up.
that's crazy.
Also,
Yeah, I
was about to
put Kelly on for CFology.
Yeah,
which we will be teaching. My first online camp.
Also, CFology Camp Asia, it's January 15th through the 18th. So if y'all want to be a part of the, of the camp, just y'all can go on Instagram, or y'all can hit me up, J-Ron up, or Kelly, or Charles, or whoever, that's it's a couple of us that you can hit up inbox, for information about that camp.
Yeah, it's dope. It's super dope. Like,
yeah, it's a lot of people that's gonna be teaching. That's gonna also it's gonna be a lot of DJs on there. As well.
Discussions, and there's a battle too. It's like it's gonna be a battle tournament too.
They do have scholarships still available, so if y'all want to go on there and be a part and get your scholarship, by all means, inbox them.
A whole online footwork.
Next year it's gonna be a lot of things going down. I've been talking to J-Ron, been talking to a lot of other people for next year. So y'all wanna stay in tune with with what we got going on and what we're doing. So once we get released from this coronavirus jail.
Oh, it's over with. It is over with. We got the school. We got the ARC. We got the school gonna be open. Like, it's a lot of stuff that people just they gonna really see. They gonna see what we working out here for real.
Yeah. So
if there is anyone from overseas that's tuned in right now, I will be able to fly out the country 2021.
Right.
So if you want to book me, feel free to hit my inbox.
Yes.
I already got North America on deck. Anywhere else, hit me up.
All right.
Hey, Rock, it's about damn time, man.
For real.
Yeah, I supposed to did that shit 10 years ago, man. I know.
Bro been bullshit. He been bullshit.
So did that shit 10 years ago, but
I
kept having kids. I kept having kids, man. Kept having kids.
Check it out. Hey, check it out, y'all. Did any one of y'all know that the very first big tour was supposed to be him and Rashad?
I don't think they know that, Clint.
I knew that.
Yeah, I know about that.
I knew that.
Yeah. So it's about time he get off his funky ass and go do what he got to do.
My ass don't stink.
Get them stamps and go take that flight, buddy.
It's that time. Anybody else got anything before we close out? Before we close out this last show? Nobody else? We wanna appreciate it and thank you once again, bro. For taking the time out.
Anytime, man. Y'all already know it's love.
Appreciate you, bro. For real.
Saying that, you know what I'm saying, for the world to, know.
I'm gonna go live and play some tracks after this. You done gave me that crate, boy. I'm gonna go crazy.
After you call me. After you call me, Rock.
I got you, Clay. I'm gonna call you as soon as I get off this Zoom.
And also thank you to everyone around the world that always tune in every Wednesday for the show, because y'all definitely been right here with us since day one, and definitely been hearing this knowledge from all of the great presenters that we had on every episode. So we definitely want to go into 2021 strong, and I look forward to seeing all of y'all for this next year.
I want to thank everyone for their love and support. You know what I'm saying? with my music, you know, footwork and to them, you know what I'm saying? Like just banging my shit, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm a cool ass cat, down to earth, man. You get to know me in person, you know what I'm saying? You already know. It's a given, man. Straight up, you know. So hold on, let me hit this right quick. Shout out to DJ T-Rail for the drop.
You know what's going on? DJ Rock is in the mix right now.
Yeah. Shout out to everybody, you know what I'm saying? Straight up, you know what I'm
So,
saying?
until next year, you know what I'm saying? Happy New Year to everybody, you know what I mean?
Happy New Year, y'all.
Happy New Year to everybody.
Much
Yo,
love,
yeah.
respect.
Hey, yo, Rock. Turn the fuck up, man.